My brother's lies sent me to jail, so I made sure the truth sent him to hell. My younger brother Tyler has been a human get-out-of-jail-free card since the day he was diagnosed with high-functioning autism. He would deliberately cause havoc everywhere, knowing he could get out of it by using his diagnosis as a shield, and he would abuse that power. It started small, annoying but manageable, like when Tyler stole $200 from Mom's emergency fund to buy Pokemon cards. When she found them, he sobbed. Ryan said I was a baby for not having rare cards. He told me that taking the money was borrowing. I was grounded for 2 months. At 16, Tyler got wasted and keyed foo into the principal's BMW. His story: I'd manipulated him during a sensory overload episode. The school board ate it up. The poor autistic kid with a mean older brother. I got expelled with a 4.0 GPA. In college, Tyler nearly killed himself doing parkour off the science building to impress some girl from his psych class. When security caught him, he cried that I'd been bullying him about being a V-card holder who couldn't even talk to girls, that I'd said the only way to prove himself was to do something dangerous. The girl actually testified on his behalf. Poor autistic boy, toxic older brother. I got banned from campus. Last year, Tyler got caught running a fake ID operation. He told cops I was the mastermind who forced him into it, knowing his autism made him easy to manipulate. The charges were dropped, but my security clearance from my government job? Gone. Each time, same script. Tyler's tears, Tyler's diagnosis, Tyler's victimhood. He truly made a joke out of the autism community to get himself out of trouble. But I never really felt the need to retaliate because he did kind of have autism until he took it too far. Tyler discovered urban exploring through his crew of adrenaline junkies who collected danger like baseball cards. He decided to break into an abandoned federal courthouse, spray-painted F the feds across historical murals, and smashed 100-year-old stained glass. Federal agents traced everything to our house. Tyler's response was instant. My brother's been planning this for months. Check his computer. He's obsessed with anti-government stuff. He knows I can't always judge right from wrong, so he used me. He showed them old text, twisted my architecture research into surveillance plans. No witnesses. Tyler had destroyed all evidence, and somehow my evidence looked damning. The agents bought it. A vulnerable adult with a manipulative older brother. I was arrested on federal charges: conspiracy, destruction of property, making terroristic threats. I knew this time he wouldn't get away with it because 8 months in federal detention gives you time to think. Not about suffering but about strategy. And I studied Tyler like a textbook. His patterns, his weaknesses, his desperate need to impress his thrill-seeking crew. I was building something, the perfect plan to destroy him. I knew kryptonite wasn't consequences. It was pretty girls who pushed boundaries. I remembered that college incident, how he'd risk everything for female attention. That's when I contacted my friend from college, Maya. Someone Tyler had never met. Maya had watched Tyler destroy my life piece by piece over the years. She'd seen the expulsion, the lost scholarship, everything. Maya also had a younger brother with autism, actual autism, not Tyler's convenient version. She watched him struggle with sensory overload, fight for accommodations, deal with people assuming he was faking because of people like Tyler. So when I explained my plan, she didn't hesitate. That piece of crap has it coming, she said. We mapped out every detail. How she'd infiltrate his friend group, how she'd become the adrenaline junkie girl of his dreams, how she'd push him toward the edge, literally. I wasn't emotional anymore, I was surgical. Maya played it perfectly. She showed up at the abandoned warehouse where Tyler's crew met, did a few rookie stunts, then gradually became the girl who was bored by safe boys. Tyler took the bait immediately. Within weeks, she had him jumping between buildings, train surfing, climbing blindfolded. Each stunt more dangerous to impress her. The final push was elegant. She mentioned how real daredevils jumped between radio towers like that viral video from Russia. The night before, lying in bed, Maya asked what gave him his biggest thrill. Tyler bragged about framing me, how watching me rot in jail excited him more than any stunt. Maya's hidden phone caught every word. The next day, Tyler stood on the first tower, adrenaline pumping, Maya watching from below with his crew. He made the first jump successfully, ego soaring. The second tower was 2 feet farther. He'd done the math wrong. The 40-foot fall shattered his spine in 3 places. As sirens wailed and his crew scattered, Maya stayed just long enough to whisper in his ear. Ryan says it. Tyler's confession freed me. Prosecutors couldn't argue with his own words. But even now, 6 months later, Tyler won't stop trying. From his hospital bed, he screams at nurses that Maya seduced him, that I orchestrated everything. He tells every doctor, every physical therapist, every visitor the same story. The recording was fake, I set him up, everyone's conspiring against him. My mom even forwarded me his latest email, 2 pages about how his paralysis is my fault, how I manipulated his disability. But voice analysis doesn't lie, and paralysis doesn't discriminate. His thrill-seeking crew vanished the day he fell. What good is a paraplegic to adrenaline junkies? Even now, he posts daily conspiracy theories from his wheelchair about how I orchestrated his downfall. But who listens to yesterday's daredevil?